I apologize about the break. Apparently, the broadcast had to stop because I had to sign up for the EA network. Oh, that feels so good. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but it feels so good. Tell you what else feels good. Sitting down. What hurts? Standing up till lightheadedness. And then a headache for like 10 seconds. Alright. Customize. Alright, I got the R201 right here. Nothing on it. Code report, neck breaker, blah, 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 blah. Let me check this. Oh, really? But I need that. That's a level 9. I might not even use that. I might use that, though. Nah, I earned a trophy already. Look at that. Alright. Ooh, it's on this account too. Yay! Sweet. Alright. Yeah, the two weapons that I rarely use. On my other account, my charge rifle's up at level like 3 or 4 or something like that. But my R201 though, I think I have like everything unlocked for it already. And I've only been playing this game like a total of 2.5 days. It's been less than 60 hours game time that I've recorded. And I'm actually doing pretty well. So I decided to, you know, broadcast it on this profile from the start so everybody can see the progress that I make. If you care to, you know, it's up to you. Do what you want. Do what you need. I don't know. I like singing, so don't judge me if I sing horribly. Just tell me from the diaphragm and I might sing better, you know? You never know. Shit, help somebody out, they might do better. That's how I live my life, you know? Because if you see somebody struggling and you make fun of them, dude, you never know what they're gonna do. They might come back and hunt you down. Or just kill themselves. Or a lot of puppies, which would be really sad. Especially if they were Alaskan Huskies, that would be like the saddest thing in the world. I love Alaskan Huskies. I want one too. I want to raise one from birth so I can train it to be a service dog. Because as a vet, you can get that at a certain percentage of service connection disabilities. So, like, if there's any viewers out there who have any questions about their veteran status, come to me. I will let you know as much as I can. Because brother to brother, we need to help each other out. And gamer to gamer, I will do the same, you know. I'll do as much as I can for each and every gamer out there, whether they're a part of my guild or not, you know, as long as they come to me correct and ask me for some advice or help or something like that, I can see what I can do for them, you know. But until then, I cannot invite network. Yes, I can. No, call signs, patch networks, my networks, create network. I don't have to level up. Yay, yay! Oh, wait. Method of the day. Especially in this game. Never stop shooting. Explanation point. Attitude, competitive, social, competitive, social. I don't know. There's no in between. Kind of sucks. Well, I do want it to be competitive, but we'll, you know, imply that with our sociability. Gaming, lifestyle, geographic, schools, tech, other, family. Mic policy, mics preferred, no mics preferred. Languages, no English. That's the only language I speak for right now. Visibility, listed, membership, private, happy hour. No. Yeah, I can put that at 4 o'clock so that at 4:20. Yeah. But you gotta think about how many other people thought the same damn thing when they created their networks. But how many people are as serious as I am? They start off this strong, but shit. I gotta remind myself every damn day what I live for. And it's not really a reminder, it's just like a prayer. Because I live for this shit. Alright, the network has been created. Happy hour starts in 4 hours. So, let me set active CAG, free association. That's 2 out of 3 online trophies. All I need to do is just win a match, and I hope it's my first match. It depends on the rest of my team and on the other team how they play, because I do not see as many campers in here as I do in Call of Duty, but you can tell the Call of Duty players because they'll be camping in one spot longer than shit. It does not matter yet. Cause like, if you know, nobody see me on my other profile, but like once I start a match, I'll get up in there on like a corner rooftop or a side rooftop, and if I get first kill, you know, cool. But you know, I don't always get first kill off of that, but I do get like at least 1 kill from my tactic, and then like once I get like 1 or 2 kills from that point, I move across the map, because it's not one of those games where camping will save your life or camping will get you more kills or increase your KD, because this game does not give a fuck about KDs. Okay, their overview, win percentage. Yeah. Oh, well, they do give a fuck about KDs, but I have not seen that at all. I don't give a fuck about KDs. The only reason why I said they don't give a fuck about KDs is because they don't show you your deaths at the end of each match. They only show you how many kills you have, how many Titan kills you have, and how many minion kills you have. And your score. And they only show, like, they only give props to, like, the top 3 players from both teams, or from either team. So, it's a fair game. It doesn't, you know, focus on anything negative, you know, because if you do find a camper, there's a couple of grenades that'll, you know, take them down easy. Especially the gravity grenade, which I really like, because, like, it happened to me a few times before, but, I had, what's it? Oh, that's only 15. Should I buy that one? Excuse me. What happened? That's a. I don't want no damn laser. Turret launcher. Plasma railgun. That's more of a fucking laser than the first one. And I don't like the flight core, so let me just buy the tone. Prime Titans. Oh, primes. Yeah, there's about $20 worth of stuff in here that I can buy at this moment in time, but I'm gonna do it from my other profile. Maybe. I don't know. Should buy this one, seeing as though I like it so much. But I don't want to buy nothing right now. But yeah, this is the one that I like because like each tracker rocket does like a little bit of damage, and then you get like this fucking barrage from your shoulder and shit, man. It's fucking nice. My buddy Bert got me on this game. Actually, he's a brother of mine. Not like a vet brother, but he's a brother of mine. He's done for me what most of my friends won't, because most of my friends aren't gonna trust me to send them a video game that I don't like, you know, and not ask for shit in return. Except for maybe a favor online, you know, most of my friends won't do that. But then again, most of my friends ain't Burke. Only one of them is. And now that I finally got the game that he suggested so many damn times, he is like never on anymore. He's on like once every couple of days or so. But when he is on, I try to hook up with him on this game. Because the next time he's on, I'm going to invite him to this profile so we can broadcast and just wreck everything. Although I do want to play on my other profile because I'm a higher level there. Speaking of getting up in levels, let's see how far I can get doing this. And I gotta find a better way to convince the guild members to do stuff because, you know, yeah, it's like that, you know. You know, I try to get Plum to do something for me, and he wants to talk about his girlfriend. I can't get Soulkeeper to stay online with me. Buddy's always like, he's all over the place. Patrick's not even online. can't hit me. You're a bitch, girl. Just saying, you don't see campers in this game. Little idiot gonna prove me wrong. Get him, girl.
Nice jump, pilot. Finish the job.
That's during contest. You're a bitch, dude. Just die already. It was your share probably took.
We're falling behind. Let's pull it together, team.
Nope, get back in there. Not today. But like. Titans, dude. Fight like men. Oh, I got a Titan. I'm gonna sit here and shoot everybody. Damn it. I keep on forgetting. I can do it. gotta get the guild on this game. Or at least Buddy and Keeper. That way, whenever they get on, shit, I could probably change the happy hour. Let me check. Networks. Admin, edit network. Yeah, I can change it. Save network. Chat rules. Mods only. Well, cast has been set. See what these guys do, because I'm gonna have to send them a message on Facebook too, telling them all, hey, got a new game that we can all play together. That's all I'm asking the guild for, is for us to find a game to play together and get good at, so we can grow from there. I mean, I know I asked a lot of them with the broadcast and shit, but it's kind of a necessity at this point for us to get our name out there. So well, I should play one more game and then get on with life. Gotta Uber my niece somewhere from somewhere else, not here. I gotta get rid of these safe places. I don't have any safe places, so why is that showing up on my... Alright. what I'm gonna do about my current members. Because I can't test them anymore. They're tired of it. They're tired of me yelling at them for people leaving. Because it's not their fault, you know. I mean, the least that they can do is try to talk to whoever is considering leaving the guild. Because people just don't understand that once you join a guild, you're in for life, dude. It's a lifelong commitment. This is why I started this shit for myself. Cause I'm gonna be in it till the day I fucking die, and then after that, one of my fucking, you know, successors is gonna have to take over for me. But I don't know if it's gonna be anybody that's with me now, somebody that I pick up, one of my kids if I ever have one, or my niece, you know, my nephew. Don't know. Might be my little brother. But only thing I know is that members I have now, they game but they don't broadcast, and that's what I need for them to do, is broadcast with the CAG tag in the tag fields, so that, you know, everybody can ask them what does that mean, and tell them it's the Canadian American Gamers Guild, this group I'm part of. Trying to expand our numbers so we can have more gamers to play online with, you know, because shit, I done picked up a few members that I done learned so much from. You know, I picked up one member that wanted so bad to be in the guild with me, but then once, you know, I tried to show him a few things about a game that he was particularly fond of, the guy decided to give it a few days, up and quit. And then, you know, you got a bug up his ass saying that he wanted to start his own little group so he can do his own little thing. And I've always told them, it's like, I don't mind if you join another clan, squad, or group or whatever, just don't join another guild, and try to bring your group to our guild. That way, you know, we can expand the family. And I see potential members damn near every time I'm on here. The only problem that they have is that they don't want to bring their groups over here because they don't, you know, lead their groups. They're just a part of it. And one of my members is a part of a group where he's like practically damn near literally owned by the owner of the group, because he owns his group. So if Psycho Monkey decides that he wants to run with people that, you know, he's gonna have to pay just to stay a part of, you know, I'm gonna have to let him go too. And I've known him longer than I've known everybody else in this guild. And I mean everybody. So, fact of the matter is that all these guys out here, all these groups out here offering money to gamers just because it's an up-and-coming trend, you know, it's actually becoming a sport now, but the way they're doing it with the games they're doing it with is not sport. Yeah, it's competition, but it's not healthy, because you're offering, you know, 16-year-olds $25,000 that they can go out and get high on, no D on, just because they're good at a video game. You know, I don't offer money, you know. I accept donations and I offer equipment, you know. I accept donations for the equipment for the guild. I don't get paid off of this shit. I mean, it's like, if we get enough subscribers on YouTube or enough views or anything like that and we start getting paid, it's all going towards the guild's bank account. I don't see any of that, even if I am like on my last literal penny. I don't use the guild's money for my own personal needs, because that's not just me that I have to worry about with that guild money. I have to worry about if gamers have controllers, headsets, video games to keep up with everybody. You know, because I'm thinking that if I can save enough money within the next 2 months, I'll just buy everybody a gift card so they can buy this game and this game alone. But they have to buy this game. I'm not doing this so you can sit there and go off and buy fucking Power Rangers or anything like that, you know. If I buy you a game, it's so you can keep up with me. Not so you can sit there and look at me like, okay, I'll buy it, but I'm not going to play with you. I'm just a part of the guild to see, you know, how long I can stay a part of something that's bigger than myself before you decide that you've had enough of people using you for what little credibility you can give them. And I credit everybody for what they do, even the bad shit. That's why I constantly talk about Plum. It's like, not every broadcast has been about Plum. Sometimes the first one I talked about him a little bit, but you know, dude just needs to straighten his fucking life up. I mean, he's a good kid. He doesn't do drugs. He doesn't drink that much, you know, but he's just the fact that he's still living like he's half his age right now. You know, he wants the cake and the crumbs, and I have yet to tell him that that's what my dad did. My dad had the cake and the crumbs, didn't give a shit. And he turned out to be one of the most horrific, awful people in the world. Not because of what he did in life behind our backs, because of what he did to the family. And I don't want to see any of my members or anybody, you know, that I know personally going through that shit themselves, or putting themselves through that shit. So if I see something that could possibly lead to, you know, your own personal destruction, I'm going to try to stop you. I'm going to try to help you out. But if you're not going to accept that help, then, you know, you might as well just cut me off as a friend, because I'm not going to stop trying to help. And that's just what certain people don't fucking get. I'm not going to stop saying the same thing over and over and over again, because it's the best damn thing for you to fucking hear. If I can find a better way to say it, you best believe I'm going to say it without yelling at you. Because I try to avoid yelling at people that fuck up around me. I try not to be like my dad, you know. So I definitely avoid smacking the shit out of people. I'll watch somebody else do it to somebody else, but I'm not going to do it my damn self, because I know what it can do to somebody. You ever not feel the back of your head? And yes, once again, and always, when I play on his profile, I play for my brother Iggy, who has post-traumatic stress disorder to the point where he cannot even play Call of Duty on the campaign. You know, I'll be so proud of him when he calls me and tells me like he finished like the first level of Infinite Warfare or something like that. You know, and he didn't, you know, freak out. Because, like, I used to live in Highland Park, and I had him down over there after he helped me move in. And I tried to get him on some multiplayer. That's where I created this profile. I tried to get him on some multiplayer, and he, you know, he played like 2 games. That third game, you know, he started freaking out. He started telling me that he was having flashbacks and shit. You know, and it's not that I wanted that, it's just the fact that if I, you know, could see what they have seen, you know, I'll be a better understanding person, because it's better to understand than to be understood. why half the time I don't care if somebody understands what I say, you know, because I can repeat myself. Alright, back to the last
The frontier is worth every part of this fight.
I'll be back on when I feel a little bit better, because I gotta talk to some people to cheer up the shit. Gameplay like this.
Okay, pilots, let's get this job done.
A win would do me like so much good right now.
We can't let them pin us down! We need to move!
Great start,
Yes.
pilot.
Come in!
Oh, come on. Invisible son of a... Ooh, I want to say some dirty things right now. Now I'm just profile. You again? How can you get me from that far with a shot slap? Oh. SMG.
Reinforcements on your stick!
Where the hell? Why is this thing blue?
I got visual over here!
This wasn't blue. It ain't blue either. This dickweed. Oh, I am going to hump you so hard. I am going to dry hump you till you get a capital on your leg. You again? You again? Dude, I am going to kick your ass. Catch me outside, how about that, dude? Come on. Come on. Reload. Reload. No, no, no.
Mike's ball is being
Pay
prepared.
attention to your left or your right.
I don't think that team knows who they're messing with.
All I saw was a red thing.
We're not ahead by much. Let's pick up the pace.
Oh, I got the Gravity Warp Star. No, I don't. You know, I might use that one if I just figure out what it is. That's a lot of level 30. Ah, you are a whole bag.
Titan ready.
You're a
Call
bag
it
of
any time,
sticks
pilot.
with a right angle cook-up.
Pilot, your Titan is standing by. Call
Shut up. Ain't nothing back here. Should be multiplayer devices. That'll be a game.
Your Titan, stand by for Titanfall.
Understood. Following your lead, pilot.
Stay in the middle, baby.
Targeting to engage enemy.
Oh, I said David.
Zone engaging multiple Titans.
Shit, where's the other one?
Multiple Titans engaged.
Legion down. Good work. They're pulling away. Turn it around.
Son of a bitch. Oh, I'm so cool. I got a Titan. I can kill you so easily now. Why didn't it spin the whole thing? Oh, I can also do this. I'll be like seeing. Hey, at least I got my kill first. You can't tell. You can't stop me. This jackass, I was going after first anyway.
That pilot stepped into the wrong ring. Titan ready. Call it any time, pilot.
J. Edgar Hoover, I came in second place on my team. Fifth place all around. Oh well. That's not good enough. Third better. Alright everybody, I'll be back in like a few minutes. I just gotta make some phone calls, talk to some people on Facebook, and y'all need to hear all that. So if anything, like I like to support Team 4-Star and what is it? Screw Attack. Like, if you haven't heard of these channels, probably because people haven't been talking about the good stuff lately. But the only bad thing about it is that they banned 2 episodes, or Toei Animation JP banned the last 2 episodes of Dragon Ball Z Abridged, which is by far the most hilarious thing I've ever seen on YouTube. I even started to a YouTube channel back with my Yahoo account back in the day when I was like 16, and I can't even find it anymore. But Team 4-Star has Dragon Ball Z Abridged, and they have about 54 or 56 episodes or something like that of the show from when Raditz or Bardock came by, kidnapped Gohan. They got like the very first episode of Dragon Ball Z all the way up till the Cell games, and the last 2 episodes are banned right now because Toei Animation JP was all like, oh, we don't like what you put up in there, let's not do that. But I do say this is please support the official release, because it is one of the greatest shows of all time. And then Team 4-Star has one of the greatest series of all time for gamers and comic book lovers and, you know, fantasy enthusiasts and stuff like that. You know, because I've seen death battles between Spawn and Kratos. I've seen Batman versus Spider-Man, love that one. Superman versus Goku, that one was kind of disappointing. They haven't done the Hulk versus anybody, but I think Thor would be a good matchup for him. They got Miss Marvel versus some lady, I forget who she is. But yeah, they got a lot of them. They even got Cloud versus Link from Zelda. Cloud from Final Fantasy VII. And then they have the Deska Death Battle, which is like all this useless information that is good to know, because it's a lot of fun facts that, you know, you don't really find out until somebody does the research and, you know, puts it out there for somebody to read or see. And that's what this one lady does on Screw Attack. She does research because nobody else has the enthusiasm or the fortitude to get off their ass or get on their ass and type in a few words just to do a couple bits of research. But I believe she has a team, so, you know. But she was an intern at one point. I think she has an actual spot now, and she's actually pretty cool. But like, the coolest thing about that channel is their death battle. Like, they even have death battle or DBX, and then death battle minutes, where like it's 60 seconds of an all-out brawl between 2 people. And they did one between Batman and Captain America, and Captain America got his head chopped off, like literally with his own shield. It's on Screw Attack's channel on YouTube if you want to go check it out. So like, you'll hear me like give shout outs to them damn near every time I'm on, because, you know, I always check them out to see if there's anything new. But yeah, let me get on Facebook, see if I can get some people online, find out where some people are. Feel good about myself. I'm telling you right now, if playing video games doesn't make you feel good about yourself because you're not winning or not, you know, achieving anything, then, you know, try doing some push-ups or smoking some pot. Even though it's widely believed that pot, usage of pot raises your anxiety level, especially if you smoke it. But for me, I'm just like the opposite. So that's why I encourage pot smoking. I don't encourage anything else. I don't even encourage drinking. You know, if you come to know me, you'll find out that I'm a good-hearted person with clean moral values, for the most part, where they need to be. Because everybody needs a little bit of darkness in their life. Everybody. Shit. How else are you gonna find out how to get through the good shit without doing something bad? Everybody, should at least try it once. Try something bad once. Like steal a pack of gum from a gas station. I don't know. Or if you're a kid and you have to like switch classes for a single class in grade school, like you can either take like a pencil that's like, not yours, or you can like leave a stick of gum in there, It's still bad because you're not supposed to have gum in school at all. No school that I know of ever allows gum. Even though it should be. I can't rotate my character. Oh, there we go. Do 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 do. Her shins are smaller. Yeah, her head's smaller too. About the same height though. Oh yeah, that's right, I unlocked this. I wonder if it's an HCOG Ranger, but it's probably this one. Makes enemies easy to spot by applying an AR overlay to them. Disables extra mod slot. Shit. That's the one that I want. Because that's the one where you can see them through the smoke, but you can only get one mod slot here. So, I think I'm just going to go with extra ammo. You know what? I should do some different classes. Same gun, just different classes. Gun ready, boom. And then, yeah, do this. Speed loader, quick swap. Unlock the MLG level 5. So my MLG's at like level 6 or something? Because I got this unlocked on the other one. No, that's a magnetic grenade launcher. Anti-Titan. Boom. I like this little thing. Still, level 5. So mine must be at like level 6 or something. I haven't used it a lot, but I've used it quite enough to get this unlocked. And I figured, with this unlocked on the charge rifle, and the quick swap unlocked on the R201, capture the flag just might be a little bit easier. Reduces noise and suppressor. Extra ammo. Tactical availability. Kit 1, Kit 2, execution. So my tactical availability is what? This is ordnance. This is tactical. Alright. I am keeping this one. Most useful by far. Alright. No wall hang. Nope. Need the wall hang because I need to level up to level 40 to get that. And I don't have level 40 on my first profile. But I won't be playing this one you know, as often. I'll be playing it quite a bit, just not as often. Because I got plenty of other games to broadcast. Just to show the world that I am an all-around gamer who's actually quite good at some of those games that he plays. I don't know, I might play Dungeon Defenders on this profile when I get back on. Or I might play this, because this game is pretty fun. But so is Dungeon Defenders. I used to play that on PS3, it was awesome. Alright, level 40 for this. Or 225 currency. Which I can make in about 25 games if I'm good enough. I don't know. I think I have like 179 currency credits on my first profile. But like I said, I've only been playing for like under 60 hours and I've only bought like one thing. No, two. But it was both for my Titan. I got all Titans unlocked. Shit. Fire rate 41. 45. Yeah, you know what? Killing floor. We'll see how fast this one fires next time I get on this profile. Because I do have to level it up some. Alright, there was attrition, capture a flag, bounty hunt. Hold on. What other ones do people play? Bounty hunt. Pilot versus pilot. Live fire. Titan deathmatch. Titan brawl. Alright, so I can do this for, well, I can use the second one for pilot versus pilot, capture flag, and live fire. But for attrition and bounty hunt, I'm gonna keep the first one. You know what? No. Damn. Oh, that's what happened. My thing turned off. I've been on all morning. I'm gonna try something different. All this stuff. I'm gonna use that one here. Still use the no, I need to unlock that one. Yeah, I'll definitely be back on this profile a little bit later. I'm sorry you guys had to hear me ramble on about, you know, life lessons and shit like that, but that's what I offer sometimes. And when I'm being real, I can get a little bit boring. But you know, if you listen, it's well worth it. Because I'm not going to lie to you. Alright, fully auto shotgun, magnetic lay launcher, semi-auto pistol. Undo the wall hang on that one. Alright, so that's PvP 1. Damn it, on PS3 you can press square and L2 and delete the whole damn thing. No short range action. Power cell wine. Nope, no wine on this one. And I still need to get to level 9. No. This one was for... what was it? Attrition. Oh yeah, that's right, capture flag. Alright, so I'll get back on here. I'll try to variate the gameplay because since I've been on, like, since yesterday, where I logged in the most game hours, everybody's been playing attrition. And it's just private lobbies that play anything else, and once you get into a private lobby, everybody, like, backs out one by one. So, you know, it's like... it's a fun game, but people are just starting to lose interest for some reason. I guess they don't wore themselves out of it. But I'm new, so I'm going to slowly wear myself down on this game. But until then, I got one more thing for you. And it's not really what I'm about to say, this is just a bonus. One thing in life, or one thing about life, is a complete absolute. And I found this out, you know, over just repeating it to myself repeatedly, you know. And what it is, and I probably said this to you before, but whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. And I think I can make this the greatest damn gamers guild to ever exist in America. At least for now. And I want you here with me. You know, I'll keep on telling you this, I'll remind you of this every damn day. We play with respect and pride. Respect then pride. You know. So... I gotta come to terms that when I'm not broadcasting, it has to be okay for, you know, some extent for certain people to talk about certain things, but, you know, when we are broadcasting on either channel, either the CAG channel or the Kid Walker channel, you know, we just don't talk about certain things, we just don't say certain things. And y'all caught something last time if y'all were watching. I had to stop one of the members from dropping the F-bomb, because I'll say fuck all day. It's my 16th most favorite word in the English dictionary. But there's another F-bomb out there that I do not want to publicly use in front of you, because I don't want you looking at me like, oh, he hates gay people. I don't hate them, I love them. You know, and if I was gay, you know, I'd be so fucking proud of the fact, because you just kind of think about, like, they're not vets, alright? They don't hold any, you know, social relationship status to the vets of Iwo Jima, the vets of Vietnam, the vets of any world war, or the vets of OIF. You know, they don't hold any social relationship status to that, but they do hold the same standing of struggle because they have gone through, you know, unheard wars and unseen, you know, shit that has left them with this belief about themselves that they are so high and mighty above everybody else. But you know, it's like I know of a few of them that don't put themselves above everybody else because they're actual human fucking beings. And I love these guys. And shit, like one of my oldest gay friends, you know, I think she's like the only person in America that I know of personally that smokes more weed than me. And I love that girl, man. She's a beautiful woman, man. When I used to work with her, she was the light of my day because I would be getting tired at around hour 10 of just sitting around watching out for hostiles and shit for movie sets and stuff like that. And then, you know, Poppy would show up, and I was like, yay! But she misread me one day because I said something to my cousin, and I was talking to him in his gut, and she thought I was talking to her when I said the other thing, and she cussed me out real quick. But then she's like, well, I still love you though. I'm like, I love you too. I'm like, to me it's like that. I wasn't talking to you, you know. But I just decided, you know, this don't try to explain yourself. You're probably just gonna make it worse. Plus that you're tired of shit, you know. So it's like I'm gonna have to call her one day. You know, probably like next April or something like that, or probably on my birthday or her birthday. No, my birthday will come up before hers, so I'm probably just gonna like text her on my birthday and be like, hey, you want to see something? And by then, I should be able to clear this fucking bong in one rip. And then she might show me up, you know. I don't know. But I love that woman. She's just so fucking awesome. Anyway, here's what I have for you. I'm going to try to do it again. I think I tried earlier and I messed up, then I tried again. Damn near got it. So here we go. Yet again, trying to clear the bong in one fatal rip. Did I get him? Almost. Almost. Almost got it. I'll get it one of these days for you guys. That's not a promise, that's a fact. Because there's two things that I love about what I do for my guild. I play video games and I give advice. Alongside of that, with my own personal life, which everything I do is part of my personal life, I smoke a hell of a lot of pot. So much so that I think it's a fucking problem. So, I'm gonna try to hook up with people that, you know, don't smoke as much as me, try to get on their level, and, you know, be a better smoker. Because it's not about sometimes it's not about quality, sometimes it's not about quantity. Sometimes it's about, you know, conservation and, you know, relaxing, like I feel right now. So, with that damn near fatal bong rip, And believe me, it was damn near fatal. I almost killed it. I'm going to head on up out of here. I'll be back on in like an hour or so. See if I can get something to eat. Kraber. Yeah, if I ever feel like being a long distance dick. I don't like sniper rifles. Let me leave you with this. Sniper rifles, you know, require more skill than, you know, an assault rifle, even though you have to be closer with an assault rifle. Because the closer you get to your target, the more skillful you are during an execution. You know, that's why if, like, you ever watch a movie about, like, a trained assassin, like, or one particular movie that I love, he started off with a sniper rifle. Because that gives you distance between your target, and practicing that gives you more of a know-how on how to get closer to them. So when you evolve to the knife, you know, you can sneak past all the guards, hide in the shadows, you know, pick off who you want, let live who you want, and send them off in a different direction while taking out your target. You know, so when you use a sniper rifle, especially in a fucking shooter like this, don't be that dickhead that sits in one spot picking people off like in Call of Duty. Like, I haven't seen it in this game as much, but there are a few snipers here who decide, oh, let me just hide off on the highest point of the map and be like, boom, boom, you're dead, you're dead. That's a double kill for me. I'm not getting touched. My KD is perfect, yo. Meanwhile, the rest of us are down here fighting like real fucking soldiers in combat. You know? And I mean like real combat where you get down and bloody with your opponent. Not just over here shooting guns and shit, which is why I wish somebody did co-sign for me to go to college, so shit, I could probably have a video game where you fucking have like limited ammo on your gun, like you have an assault rifle, a pistol, and whatever sword you can fucking think of. And once you run out of ammo on your, once you run completely out of ammunition, it's down to, blood and guts. Like literal guts, because if you like eviscerate somebody, their bloods are gonna spill all over the floor. That would be a hell of a video game. Probably just call it Guns and Swords. Strictly multiplayer for the first series, or for the first episode, and then the second episode actually have a campaign to it that might be related to my story. I don't know, but I gotta get somebody who's in college for that already. So, if you're watching this and you actually paid attention all the way through up until this point, and you are a college student who designs or is learning how to design video games, hit me up at kiddzion@gmail.com. Or just get on your PlayStation and hit me up at the same name, because I will listen. I'll also give input every once in a while. I might interrupt you, but that's just human life. So, I got 4 of these real quick. I don't want to play another game until either I eat or feel good, and eating might make me feel good. So, thanks for tuning in, and I will see y'all in about like an hour or so, probably less. Later, love you, peace.